Recorded. Recorded.
All right, last time we doing this, right? Right.
Yes.
There. Page. Last time we were doing this and then this one. We're gonna do lesson 6 today. We are going to do lesson 6 today. So take out your class book. Take out your class book. And turn to page 16. Page 16. Sorry. Oh, I just clicked. I just happened to click something. Okay. Lesson 6, Unit 2, page 16. While we are waiting for our friends, you can just take a quick look on that page so you get the idea what we'll be studying today. So
about dinosaur.
Yes, we will be studying about dinosaur. What is it? Sorry. A second. Click save for me. I want it saved. Sorry. I have to redo all over again. Never ever click save for me. Okay. Now, this page, what can you see?
Dinosaur.
I can't see dinosaur.
Yes, it's a dinosaur and it said a new dinosaur in Chicago. Where's Chicago?
I don't know. Like museum.
So, sorry. Chicago is one of the capital city in the USA, in the States, in America. And what you see is an article, okay? You can take a look on the top of the article. They have said Monday, the 6th of October, 1997, which is how many years ago? Almost 25 years ago, right? So these are an old article, even before you were born. Before we dig into the article, I'd like you to take a look on the new vocabularies. Some of you might know it, some of you might not know it. So I might as well just gonna brushing it up again. Discovery. What does that mean, discovery?
การค้นพบ
The discovery is something that you make a discovery for the first time. Okay, you find out what's going on, what's happening. It's not like you lost your key and then you found it and you say, hey, I discovered my key. It's not like that, but more like something that you find it more the first time you find it. That is called the discovery. Okay. The next one is fascinating. Fascinating means extremely or very, very, very interesting.
เป็นที่ดึงดูด
You just
what
about it. You can't stop thinking about it. Okay, it's fascinating. You love it. If someone fascinating about dinosaur, they will know what kind of dinosaur. They will know exactly the name by just look at the tail, or the teeth, or those are the things that you say you're fascinating with. Next one is the fact. The fact is something that we all know that it is true. For example, the water has boiled at 100 degrees Celsius. That's on this earth, every water that is boiled always boils at the same temperature, which is 100 degrees Celsius, and that's the fact. Or the sun rises in the east. That's the fact. Okay, that's the fact of the sun rises to the east. On the east. Okay, this one is fossil. Do you know fossil?
yes
Yeah, it's something, it's not just dinosaur that is on fossil. It could be anything. It could be fish, it could be leaf, it could be the one that you go to the Petrified Wood Museum. Do you know? The one that turned the wood into the rock. The one
yes
dinosaurs in there.
I know
Yeah, that's called petrified wood. This one also, it becomes in unidentified state. That means it's turned into a stone. The next word is truck. Okay, a truck in American, and we all familiar with this word, which is called a truck, right? But in British, in England, they call truck lorry. Okay, the same thing. You just call a truck and a lorry, just different places. They call it different thing, but it's the same thing. It's a truck, right? So, what is so special about Sue, the Tyrannosaurus? People are very wow to this fact that it's the most perfect piece of the bones that is there, the most greatest thing that they have discovered. So I found this article that I like to show you. One second. I have prepared it, I have turned it on, but then I have to restart my computer all over again. It's this one.
Grammarly does more than catch errors. With Grammarly, you can find really
This
good.
one is ads.
Sue was discovered in the summer.
See, the girl who sit with the dog, she is the one with the can you stop writing on the screen, please? Your friends can see. Erase it first. Who write it on the screen? Don't do
ออน
that.
ไลน์
Online.
Online.
Please write it. The girl with the dog, she is the one who is the discovered the bones of the dinosaur.
1990 in western South
That's
Dakota.
1990.
She was found in a package of rocks that we refer to as the Hell Creek Formation. We think the Hell Creek Formation was about 66, 67, the part that Sue was in a million years ago or so.
Sue the Tyrannosaurus rex, named after Sue Hendrickson, the paleontologist who found her, may not necessarily even be a
That is Sue Hendrickson. She is a paleontologist, okay? Not like archaeologists that we study. Paleontologists is study about dinosaur, old stuff directly, okay?
but her discovery was like waking a sleeping giant.
At the time, T-Rex was a really rare animal. Carnivores are generally rarer than their prey items.
But even more rare was Sue 5. At 42 feet long, she's estimated to have weighed between 18 and 20,000 pounds.
18 to 20,000 pounds. 18,000 pounds. Let's see. 2 kilos, right? So that's like 8,165 kilograms.
Her skeleton right now weighs about 3,500 pounds. The skull alone, skull and jaws,
This one, 3,500 pounds. So that was like 1,587 kilograms. That's just the head. Over 1,500 kilograms.
Of head.
Yeah, just a head of,
Oh my God.
that's really heavy.
Heavy.
weigh about 600 pounds.
Sue was also the most complete Tyrannosaurus rex fossil ever found, having almost 90% of her skeleton.
She is not only the most complete T-Rex known, but she is the biggest T-Rex known. That may be related to the fact that she's the oldest T-Rex known.
But it would be a while before the public would get a good look at Sue.
She's the oldest of the T-Rex that I have known. So that's really interesting.
In 1992, while Sue was being prepared to be displayed by the team who found her, the FBI showed up and seized Sue's bones.
What's that mean? The FBI shows up when they were preparing the bones and everything. The FBI shows up and take away Sue because the landlord thinks it's right to process Sue. So they went on the court and the court ruled them to, that Sue's belong to the landlord, not the founder. Okay, not the founder.
So what time they do?
Until the court awarded
The court, how they do, I don't know. I think it's the law. So they're just trying to get the process of Sue. That's sorry.
ownership to the landowner, who then sold her to an auction house. In October 1997, Sue went up for auction.
Good morning, ladies and
This is
gentlemen, and
auction.
welcome to Sotheby's. We have for auction
This is called auctions, where people get together and whoever gives the highest price gets Sue. Okay. In this case, the Field Museum of Chicago got her.
today the fossil of $100,000 in Sotheby's. 100,000, 100,000.
Sue would be put on display for all the world to see.
We won the auction
This is the Field Museum in Chicago.
at 7.6 million. So now we have bought Sue and reality sinks in. Be careful what you wish.
There was a lot to do before Sue's May 2000 debut.
The first thing to be done was to pack her up and move her to Chicago. She was in New York. My preparation folks, we had a big job ahead of us to take all the rock off of Sue.
They built exhibit labs so people could see just how labor intensive it was to take the rock off such a huge ball.
What's this? This is Sue's heart. She doesn't come in completely rub it off or the rocks off her. No, what the paleologist doing is they just cut up the rock, okay? Cut up the rock from the ground and then put it up here, and then they have the expert or skilled workers to brush off the rock and then start to, get the bones and put it together.
Fossil. The next step was preparing.
Preparing really is simple concept. When you collect a big bone, you collect a lot of rock around that bone to help hold the bone together. And so when you get it back to the museum, you have to open up the field jacket, take that plaster jacket off, and then remove the rock from the bones.
That's the plaster, okay? That's how they conserve the pieces, not the bones, okay? The white thing is the plaster. The real bone is inside here.
So that it can be seen and studied.
The last step before Sue's unveiling was mounting her skeleton.
And these are real bones. We mounted the real skeleton of Sue. So it's done in such a fashion that it can be taken back apart. It's sort of like an erector set.
Finally, 7 years after being unearthed, Sue made her worldwide debut.
Get ready to welcome Chicago T-Rex. This is Sue. Just incredible.
As one of the people who knows her best, Simpson says Sue's significance to research, exhibition, and education cannot be discounted.
Every day there are spectacular fossils being found, but Sue is sort of an unusual combination of what's arguably the most popular dinosaur, T-Rex, the biggest, most complete example of that, and sort of a notorious history preceding her arrival here at Field Museum. I think that's going to be a tough thing to beat. Sue has become an icon of Field Museum. And more than that, I think Sue's become an icon of Chicago.
Yep. So the reason she is so famous because she is the most biggest, the most complete T-Rex skeleton that we ever found, and she's like a symbol of Chicago. Everyone who goes to Chicago would go there to the museum and to see her in, the real thing. So back here, you can see A, B, and C, right? These are the topic that you would match it with the article 1, 2, and 3. I'd like you to quickly scan. You don't have to read the whole thing. Quickly scan and decide it for yourself. That which article, don't see, for which article that should be good for topic. Okay. 3 minutes. Go ahead. Choose it. Okay. What is number 1? What is the topic for
Who is Sue? Who is Sue?
who is Sue? And how old? Okay, how old is Sue? Read an article and let me know. How old is Sue?
Hmm. 66 million.
Yes, indeed, she's about 66 million years old. And how much do they have to pay for her? To get her to the museum?
8.4 million.
Yes, $8.4 billion, okay, US dollars. So that's around 275, roughly 275 million baht, okay? And that was 30 years ago. Number 2, what is the topic?
The
The
discovery.
discovery.
The discovery.
Discovery. What happened? How did they find Sue?
Fossil hunter.
Some rock.
How did they find
Good.
Don't sing, answer me. How did they find Sue? You understand? Do you read an article and do you understand how did Sue Hendrickson found her? Anyone? Okay, they found her because Sue is a fossil hunters, right? And she was on the road already, and they supposed to go the other places, but however, their lorry or their truck has broke down. Okay, please stop singing because your friends cannot hear me. If you want to sing, you can mute the mic. Okay, however, their truck broke down, okay, or their lorry has a problem. So they has to go to the closest town or the nearest town to stop there and fix the car. And they got to stay at the camp. So while they were staying at the camp, Sue decided to take a walk and then she stumbled upon the rock. Oh, got 10 minutes left, okay. Stumbled upon the rock and then she looked down and she saw, oh, that's a bone that could possibly be a dinosaur bone. So she ran back to the camp and tell her friends to come out and, you know, to find it. And then they started to dig and then it's turned out to be a T-Rex skeleton. And it's a big one because what? 90% of her, it's almost there, thinking of the time of 66 million years ago. And when these dinosaurs drop into a pit or whatever, I just assume it. Normally the heads will go somewhere, the tail, the bones, you know, the arms will go somewhere. But this one, it's all in the same place and it's overnight perfect in there, right? So that is why she is so famous and expensive and everyone is excited to see her, because this is the first time that human can see a real perfect of the skeleton of the T-Rex. Okay, the last one is the fascinating facts about T-Rex. How long ago that T-Rex lived on Earth?
65 to 85 million years ago.
Good. 65 to 85 million years ago, right? Way before human, before we exist, they were here before us. Were they strong? Were they
Yes.
strong? Yes. Were they dangerous?
Yes.
How tall is the adult T-Rex?
4
5
kilometers.
meter tall.
Yes, 5
5 meter
meters tall. So imagine Teacher Allen, Teacher Cameron, Teacher Derek, they will stand on each other's shoulders. That's 3 men, right? That's how tall they are. And how long is the T-Rex?
How long is
40 kilometers.
12
Oh no.
long.
ไม่ใช่แล้วไม่ใช่
long. So
อ่า
12 meter
12 meters.
yes, 12 meters long. So that's a whole bus, right? Do you think it can fit into our classroom?
Yes. Yes.
Are you sure? I think our classroom probably too small for it. How much does it weigh?
is 6 tons.
Yes, 6 tons. So that is like 2 elephants put together. That's how heavy it is to one T-Rex. And it could outrun you because it could run at 40 kilometers per hour. That's kind of fast, right? So one last question. What does Tyrannosaurus Rex mean? What does it mean?
Lizard king.
Yes, a lizard king. Okay, as I'm running out of time, we're gonna stop at this, and tomorrow we're gonna finish the exercise number 2 and number 3. You are welcome to do it in advance. All right, so here is what I ask you. Can and could. Have you done it? You know, 5 slides. Go to class. Please, you know, if you hand it in. Well, okay, I'm gonna call out the number that hasn't hand in yet. Okay, number 1, 3, number 4, number 7, 13, 14, 15, 17, 20, 23, 27, 28, 29, 31, 33, and 38. Please hand in this one. Can and could. Okay, can and could. So who hasn't done it? Please do it. Do it before Unit 2 test, which is coming soon. I'd like you all to finish it. You just go to Google Classroom and click on it. If you not sure how to answer it, I have explained it on, what day is it? I have explained the answers, right? On July 16, right? So you might as well go back and look. Okay, any questions for today? Do you have any questions?
No.
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 No. 5 to 11 at 11:10 tomorrow. All right. Okay. See you tomorrow.
See you.
Bye bye.
See you. Bye.
Bye.
On your mats.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.